Each season, when it's time to start using your irrigation system, you need to check it the first couple of times you run this system. You need to open each of the valves and make sure they're not flooded. You see this one's full of water. That lets me know that we have a problem. This is a handle that screws into a valve that lets water through when this zone is supposed to turn on and closes back down when it's supposed to turn off. You'll notice there are electrical wires in here that send a charge to open the valve and shut the valve. This one is obviously leaking. This top piece screws down into the valve, and there's an O-ring on the bottom of this that sometimes gets broken or just kinked, and we need to replace that O-ring. So we're going to simply unscrew this righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, so we'll be spinning it counterclockwise to the left. And once we pull it off, you'll see that on the bottom, you'll see an O-ring similar to this one. If the O-ring is totally missing, just put a new one on, and it goes in the top groove above the threads. There are also times when the O-ring is still in place, but it's stretched out or loose and needs to be replaced as well. So let's get started. So I unscrewed this, and if you look closely, you'll see on the very top here, there's a rubber washer. It's called an O-ring. You can buy them at most hardware stores, and they usually come either in individual packages like this, or they might just be loose in a bin. So first you have to find out what size you want. I have two sizes here. And we'll pull the old O-ring off. It's already cracked, I can tell, and we'll just slip the new one right back on, and I'll show you how to reinstall this once we're done. To install the new O-ring, you simply put it on here and roll it down the threads until you get to the groove where it belongs. So the O-ring is rolled just above the threads, and it sits in a groove right here. The next thing I like to do is to take a water hose and rinse off the bottom threads so that I don't contaminate my irrigation system. I'm also going to clean out the hole where it goes, you can see down there in the bottom, so that I don't have any contaminants going through the lines and getting in my sprinkler heads and clogging them up. Now this just screws back on, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. It is normal threads. You can see that the O-ring that was in my system was kinked in this corner, and it was also really stretched out and loose. So that's where our leak was coming from, hopefully. We've replaced the O-ring, and the last thing we need to do is screw everything back down and turn on our irrigation system to see if the water level rises. I'll also check this after a day and turn the irrigation on again to see if any water at all is leaking. Small leaks like this can end up costing you a lot of money. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Click any of the links on the screen to see more videos that I've recorded showing home repairs and things I've done around the lawn. I hope you guys have a great day.